A Pan-African LGBTQ internationalist. Okay, so you're a socialist. You are a socialist. And I respect your Pan-Africanism. But the problem with you Pan-African socialists, is all of you are integrationists. You accept anybody and everything as long as they want to smash capitalism. The problem with you Pan-African socialists, I respect your Pan-Africanism, but the problem with you Pan-African socialists is you are really integrationists. You're really integrationists. You want to hold hands with everybody. You are Pan-African integrationists. That's what you are. There's no such thing as a Pan-Africanist LGBTQ. There's no such thing as that. It's impossible. It's a total contradiction. And so I need you Pan-African socialists to get your act together and stop pushing integrationism within the Pan-African movement. You're contradicting the intentions of this struggle. Okay, let me break this down to you, my beautiful African sister. And for the record, I love you. You're a lesbian, and I love you. You're bisexual, I love you. Okay? I love you as my sister, as the person. You understand? I want to be clear with you. I'm going to answer your question. Can you be LGBT and a Pan-Africanist? I'm going to answer your question. But first, I want to make sure you understand that my response is coming from a place of love. You're my sister, and I love you. Okay? Gay or straight, I love you. The person I love. The behavior I reject. Okay? The person I love. The behavior I disagree with. And I want to tell you why. Pan-African nationalism. I'm going to give you the answer for the Pan-African nationalist. I cannot give you the answer for the Pan-African socialist. Well, I can. Let me give you their answer first. For the Pan-African socialists, you can be lesbian or bisexual and still be a Pan-African socialist, because the socialists operate on a European ideological paradigm. Okay, they come from a Marxist-Leninist approach to oppression. So for the socialists, they see capitalism as the problem, not racism. For the socialists, smashing capitalism is the problem, not racism, because they believe capitalism invented racism. So for them, you can be a lesbian and be a Pan-African socialist. You can be gay and be a Pan-African socialist. You could be transgendered and be a Pan-African socialist for them. So that's the Pan-African socialist. So you can be a part of that. They will accept you. They accept everything as long as you're against capitalism, okay? Now let me give you the answer for the Pan-African nationalist. I want to give you the answer for the Pan-African nationalist. For us, again, sister, I love you. I love all of our people, gay or straight. I love all of our people, gay or straight, but I disagree with your behavior. The reason you cannot join us, the reason you cannot struggle for us. Now, I will die for you, sister. I will fight with you. I will fight for you if anyone tries to harm my black sister. But the reason you cannot join this movement is because the word nationalism is derived from the word nature. Nationalism and nature have the same root, which is nat, N-A-T. Okay? Nature and nationalism come from the same root, which is nat, nature. And part of naturalness and nature and nationalism is to procreate, to repopulate. You understand? Okay? To regenerate. When we say nationalism, we're talking about building up a nation, and a nation is nothing more than a collection of families and communities. If there's no family, there's no community. If there's no community, there's no nation. So a nationalist at the core of his being is a promoter of traditional black family. I want you to understand me, sister. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand your brother. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand your brother. As a nationalist, I am a supporter of nature. And as a nationalist, I am a supporter of the black community. And in order for there to be a black community, there must be black family. So a nationalist is a proponent of the traditional black family. The word nationalism and nature come from the root, nat. Okay? To do as nature intended, to repopulate, to regenerate, to create families and expand those families into communities and expand those communities into nations. So here's the question, my sister. If a nationalist is a proponent of nature, and if a nationalist is a proponent of the traditional black family, because there's no nation without the community, and there's no community without the traditional black family. So my question to you, my beautiful African sister, if you are engaged in a relationship of same gender, which means you cannot repopulate yourself, you cannot reproduce yourself with your mate who is of the same gender, that black
ENJ Nation, there you have it, the infamous UMAR Johnson. I just got one question for UMAR Johnson, and that is, where is your family at? Meaning your wife and your children. How are y'all doing? Do you have a family, first of all? And what is the prognosis? What is going on at your buildings in Wilmington, Delaware? We're doing all this other side note business and all that. What is going on with your main agenda, which I thought was getting the buildings up and running in Wilmington, Delaware? Just a question, man. Just a question. Don't want to be labeled as a hater or, just a question, man. That is all. NJ Nation, y'all let me know what y'all think about this clip in the comments below. As always, NJ Nation, we love you. We appreciate your viewership. Shout out to E. On your way out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share. This is your boy Jay. Throwing some cheese in that hole. And bye, bitch.